Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this away to start us off. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's second down after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back, looking for a deep completion.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bringing it back, it's Tuggle. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Fights through the tackler.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Snags the quick throw. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work. On
1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll feed the back again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Evans.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. He'll hand it off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So second down after the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a short completion of the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Rebels will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Via the screen. Brought down at the 45.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Rashada. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? And that is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The shotgun handoff here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion. They'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking for the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30. At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll... And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Dropping back, it's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket now. Took contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to clear one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Receiver in motion now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense. Let's see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. getting set up. It's a first down play. Using his legs, it's Robinson. They stop him right at the 24.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Rashada. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Split backfield here. Dropping back. It's Howard. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready? Now, 55 weak.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Clear, clear.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
Number 1 is in the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them up 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Now it's 2nd down here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 17, Georgia 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense plays bottled up, and the football is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia 21, Ole Miss
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Howard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they get the completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Quick throw caught on the left side. Mighty space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
The Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Handoff here from the shotgun. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes a quick catch. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And the Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
Come on, set. Blizzy. Razor.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Georgia offense take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Caught in the backfield. It's Evans. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Third and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by the